Starting off this video with some great news, we have a new music mix for you. It's called Madly in Love. It goes to all the different places. It has some moody stuff, it has some dreamy stuff, it has some relaxing stuff, it has some heavy stuff, some old school tracks, some newer tracks, you know, everything. I love this music mix. This mix is about love, different kind of love, different types of love, different mood sets of love and relationships and lust and desire and angst and, you know, everything that comes with it. We also, of course, do the playlist versions of all of our mixes. Those are, including the new one, are available on Spotify, on Apple Music, on Google Music. And if you live in Russia, watching us from Russia, if you're Russian, if you're using Russian music services for some fucking reason, then those playlists are also available in Yandex Music and in VK. So check them all out. Do it. May is about being madly in love, whatever the hell it means. And now to the video. Another year, another exciting music showcase festival to explore and to discuss. We love them, love to read articles about them, to watch videos from them, to watch photos from them, to discover new music bands, of course, and all those other incredible things music showcase festivals continue to deliver every year. Of course, we already covered the South by Southwest 2017. This video is available to watch. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's pretty good. Also, you can watch our South by Southwest playlist with bands we chose from all of the lineup. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good list. Pretty long list, but it's a good one. And now in this video, we are moving on to the UK, Brighton to be more exact, for another rendition of the Great Escape Convention, where every May of every year, about 3,500 music industry professionals from all over the globe gather together in one tiny place to make music experience, to make the music industry, the music scene better for everyone. Besides learning, networking, finding new talents, finding business partners, and enjoying live music, The Great Escape is also about discussing more important stuff, the stuff which bothers the music bosses, the music industry, and musicians as well, and music fans, people like us. The conference sessions on this type of conventions usually do have some interesting topics, and about dozens of music business people or some just professionals connected with music to help figure out what's happening, to help figure out the way of solving the problem. If you're not able to attend, which is very highly possible since, you know, well, first of all, the Great Escape Convention has just ended like a few days ago, and it was sold out pretty quickly. People from all around the world and all that stuff. You're probably not the one. If you were, let us know in the comments. Glad to chat with you there. As we do, you can hope that there's going to be some conferences outputs, like after the South by Southwest sessions, or perhaps some videos or articles. Anyway, we do think it's important to see and to know what is being discussed in the music industry right now by the music industry people, and why is it being discussed right now. The media conference, trying to figure out whether the so loved and so praised and so hated digital age, branding, lack of payment for music journalism, clickbait headlines and streaming taking all the attention from radio stations are set to destroy the media as we know it. Is there any way to survive in this hard times? Another quite unexpected one is the drugs conference, about the drug culture in the music scene, in the club scene, including the club owners, promoters, handling the safety and law problems in club areas, and also the side of musicians who might be all doomed and take their loved ones, take their fans, take all the people around them, drag them into the rock and roll lifestyle, which is apparently, not sure if unfortunately, is still quite a heavy thing. No matter the nowadays healthy obsession fashion. Then there's this expert conference about Brexit, its consequences, and how to continue make music global. Is it easy or not so easy now? Not only for the UK, but for all the world. And the royalties conference about expanse, money making from music, money tracking, global collective licensing, and all those things involving money and music industry, music business. We personally would love to take some knowledge and thoughts on those two first ones, the media conference and the drugs conference. So if you were lucky to attend it or saw a glimpse of it somewhere online, share your thoughts, share the links down below, or if you just happen to have some expand opinion on one of the topics, also write it down below. We'd be happy to discuss it with you, to start the conversation in the comments and talk about it. But this video is mostly about live music and discovering new bands. This year's Great Escape, as every year, provided quite a scene for all the loved by us musicians and bands, which we won't really talk about much in this video because either we already did a video about them or mentioned them somewhere in one of our videos. Bands and all those artists will appear on the screen somewhere right now, and if for some reason you don't know one of those, then hey, Google it, get into it, YouTube it. They're great. They're all great musicians, all great bands. Listen to that. We've also checked the full lineup of the festival as of any music showcase festival, no matter how big, long and heavy it might be. I'm talking about South by Southwest, of course. And we chose some of our new favorite bands and music artists to look out for, get into the groove with, and enjoy more new exciting music. You might have heard about some of them. It's not that this is the first time we see those bands in the lineups as well, but you know them. That's great. Share your thoughts about your favorite track or your favorite thing about those bands. And if you happen to be as a huge music showcase festival fan as we are and checked the full lineup yourself, and for some reason we haven't mentioned your favorite new artist in this video, then don't be mad, shine a light on those in the comments. All I want to have after this video is a conversation in the comments, please. I really do love talking with people about music. Let's do it. This is a list, the Great Escape 2017 list we've created. It's available to listen to watch both on YouTube as a YouTube playlist we've done and on Spotify as a playlist, music playlist. So if you want to check it out, do recommend you to check it out. The links will be in the description of this video. I want to start this list with something unusual, something different, something futuristic. So I'm gonna start it with Aristophanes, a female hip-hop artist based in Taiwan. You've probably heard about her if you're a huge Grimes fan or just listened to her latest LP a couple of times because she's featured on one of her tracks. But that's not like the highest achievement possible, so whatever. For me, Aristophanes is an exciting performer and a global newcomer star because musically she's all into this beautiful, weird, glitchy aesthetic, interesting vocal delivery. Sometimes she whispers, sometimes she's all about that swag, you know. She's very different on all of her tracks. She's rapping about philosophy, apocalypse, proverbs in her native language, which sound incredible mixed with those beats and sometimes dark, sometimes more dream pop production she chooses for her tracks. Plus, she's a female MC, breaking the boundaries of fully male-dominated music scene, especially in Taiwan. Amazing! She has this release called Humans Become Machines from this year, I think, and she also has a SoundCloud page full of music, so do listen to that. Highly recommend you to check it out. If you know us well enough, you wouldn't be surprised with this next choosing, as the collective I'm about to present is from Copenhagen, Denmark. And we're big fans of this country's music scene, which surprisingly do continue to explode more and more with good music. Now I'm talking about a duo, Code Walk, fresh on the market producers, who in the beginning of this May put out their debut EP Doubler, full of distorted shining synths, some dark nightclub techno beats, and this minimal modern art gallery worthy presence. Check out the track Rob. It's my personal favorite from the duo right now. Gotta respect Denmark, all the love. If you're missing some guitar noise, some guitar fuzz, don't worry, we've got you covered. There's a solo artist from the UK, a 19 years old Connor Reid, who goes by Freak in all caps, obviously. Freak managed to capture the rebellish teenager slash young adult angst state of mind, and he didn't really end up making it sound too cliche or too old school, too influenced. He has this pretty consistent EP called I Like to Smile When I'm Sad, and actually it features everything you need during your moodier days. I also dig some electronic mixing cuts and earlier tracks like What Happened from last year, I think. So don't miss out on this guy. The gloomy vibe and the British vibe continue on. This next band from Brighton called ABATTOIR Blue, who do get inspired hugely by apparently some post-punk legends. As the band name would suggest, something gotta do with Nick Cave. They put quite heavier, depressive life contexts, and they're good friends with some fellow housemates, bands, and producers of the UK. ABATTOIR's blues music is actually quite beautiful. It's much more thoughtful and less urgent, as some current post-punk tends to be more. They talk all the different stuff: social issues, politics, depression, anxiety, angst. They share some interesting stories and some interesting experience in their struggles to break through in the hard UK guitar scene, current UK guitar scene. You know, they're interesting people. We personally wish them all the best and do look forward to their next EP or maybe a full-length debut album. British division grows even stronger. This is a UK-based convention, so no surprises there. Next music piece we've outlined from all the artists is TVAM from Manchester. After listening to all the available studio versions of those singles, it's still a little bit hard to explain the artistry and the main music concepts TVAM goes by. But I guess the main are krautrock and maybe garage, though it's still very heavily electronic used. It takes you on some heavy, trippy, psychedelic visions for sure, providing wide, free spaces. Sometimes though, covering some quieter notes, which also do sound really good. I feel like TVAM needs to put out a bigger and fresher EP, or at this point, an album, so let's pray for that. Since I've mentioned Manchester, let's move on to the next band from Manchester as well, called Crimsons, a trio whose debut EP, Shy Talk, just got released like a few days ago, and I'm actually kind of obsessed with it. It's again kind of on a darker, sexier side of a playlist. The guitar solos get hazy, vocals seem quite distant, and overall the atmosphere of Crimson's music, it's even a little bit relaxing and pleasantly dark chill, you know, which I do like a lot. Check those boys out. They got some groove, they got some style for sure, they have great style. Gotta include Dream Wife in this list, because man, I remember reading about their band making legend, and their sound is actually bombastic. I'm so glad that they're stuck with music making and being a band, real band. The story goes that they were studying together in a university, and as a art project they formed a fake girl band, but ended up being really good and getting themselves some tour dates and a record deal. They play this clear female-led guitar rock music. Sometimes it flows quite positively, sometimes a little bit angry. They have strong charisma, awesome list of inspirations, all incredible female artists, both alternative and some pop culture legends, and perhaps thanks to the uni and their creative genius minds, they have all the artistic details to get your eyes locked onto. They really reminded me of this girl duo I was obsessed with when I was younger called Robots in Disguise. And guess what? They featured Robots in Disguise in their like Bad Bitch Club Spotify playlist or something. So I wasn't really surprised. Do check Dreamwife's music out. They're absolutely rock. From Dreamwife to Shit Girlfriend. This is a duo formed of Blood Red Shoes, Laura Mary Carter, and Natalie Chahal, probably known to you as Natalie Bang Bang. Shit Girlfriend is an exciting music project. They also have this fun, attitude-banging, female-led style, and some of their tracks available to listen right now, some of their singles. But they also do sound less clean, more messy and distorted. They got strong pop hooks and quite a lot of proclamations about things that we and they are annoyed with. Definitely a music project to keep an eye on. Funny enough, this is not the only band involved with the word shit. Apparently people want to embrace it all over again. But hey, we're totally in awe with this SHITKID from Sweden. It's a solo music project, art project as well, from a former feminist punk performer, which is already quite a reason on its own to go and check her stuff out. But besides that, now she's reinventing her style of music and art making. And you know what? Her debut self-titled EP is everything you actually need in the music of 2017. She gets quite dark, dirty, and psych on some of the tracks. On others, she's quite sweet, quite dream poppy, quite chill. SHITKID's music is both like 80s heavy nostalgia and 2017 feminist, young, creative Scandinavian aesthetic we all live for at the moment. Sign us up to her fan list. She's awesome. Do check her music out. I love the fact that we have so many female-led music projects in this list. Last but not least, we've included the band called Champs, consisting of two brothers who've been out there doing music for quite a while now. They have 2 full-length studio albums, and I believe another one on the go this year. Their songs are perhaps the most pop-friendly and the most chill in all of the playlists from this video. The vocals really captured our attention here, as well as some of the synth pop grooves, some synth melodies, easygoing flow of the releases, especially this latest Vimala studio album, and how they mix folk with modern indie pop, and it works really well. Check those brothers' music out. They deserve some love. And that's it. That's all the bands we've decided to include in the list. So there's so many more artists, great artists. So still, we do recommend you check the full lineup, to listen to the full lineup, to go to the Great Escape website and read about the convention and about all the amazing things it delivered. Also, don't forget to start the conversation in the comments down below. Listen to our new music mix called Madly in Love. And to like, to share this video, and to subscribe to our channel to see more videos from us. Sex, drugs, rock and roll, love, health, industrial. God bless. Peace off.